Om Pournamasi Pratama Yajnya Sidahanam Ratrinam Ati Sharvareshu Etvam Yajnair Yajnye Ardayantayami Tenake Sukritah Pravishtaha. This is Atharvaved 7th Kand, 80th Sukta, 4th Mantra. We normally give ahutis with this mantra during the day of Pournima, with the full moon day. The meaning of Pournamasi in this mantra is denoting to Almighty God. Similarly, the meaning of Amavasya in the Amavasya mantras is denoting to Almighty God. Pournamasi also means full moon, but we should not worship the full moon in the sky. The full moon or the new moon day or the sun or the electricity or air, water, everything is creation created by Almighty God, by the Creator. We must worship the Creator, not the creation. So, the Pournamasi in this mantra does not refer to the moon in the sky. The Pournamasi in this mantra is referring to the Almighty God who is holding the moon in the sky. Not only the moon, Pournamasi actually means, I think I made a video some months back, Sampurna Parimeya Padartha Dhara Shaktihi iti Pournamasi. Sampurna Parimeya means Sampurna in this universe. Whatever quanta particles, right from quanta particles up to the most biggest black holes, or we can say galaxies, mighty stars. From the smallest of the smallest to the biggest of the biggest substance or material or particle, we can say, or any matter, we can say. Any matter which has a form, either it is visible to us or invisible to us. It has a form, it has a nature, it has its property inside it, that is held by the power of Almighty God, and that power of Almighty God which is holding that is called as Pournamasi. Pournamasi is coming in Striling in Sanskrit. Striling means feminine gender. But God is neither male nor female. But God says in the Vedas, in the Rig Veda, to address God as him or he instead of her or she. Although we say God is Pournamasi, we say that his name is Pournamasi. Although Pournamasi is Striling, we don't say her name is Pournamasi. We can say nothing wrong in that. But God is addressed in the masculine gender, although he is not male, not female. God is formless. He does not have linga. He is always formless. So Pournamasi is the power of Pournamasi is the power of that Almighty God which is holding each and every substance, each and every element, each and every quanta particle in this universe. That is called as Pournamasi. That's why Almighty God is addressed as Pournamasi in this mantra. And then the mantra says, Yajniye ye tvam yajnaihi. Yajniye parama pujaniya. Yajniye means, hey pujaniya Parameshwar, one who is adorable, one who is worshipable, pujaniya. We must, if somebody asks which God we must worship, Yajniye, this Almighty God who is mentioned in this mantra and in other mantras in the Vedas is worshipable. No other God is worshipable. There is no other God actually. There is only one God who is addressed as Pournamasi in this mantra. So Yajniye Parama Pujaniya Parameshwar, who is called as Pournamasi in this mantra, Ye Tvam Yajnaihi, one who worships this Pujaniya Parameshwar, one who worships this worshipable Parameshwar, leaving the other imaginary gods. If somebody starts worshipping this Almighty God, what is the result? The mantra says, Ardayanti. Ardayanti means Aradhana Karna. Aradhana is a Hindi word, right? Like Abhishek, Aradhana we say. But Aradhana means one who does puja to this Parameshwar. How do we do puja to Parameshwar? By name jap. By remembering that Almighty God, by meditation. By doing Agnihotra, by chanting the names of Almighty God and putting Swaha in the burning fire. Not only during the day of Pournima, but all the days, morning and evening. So Ardhayanti, one who does worship of that Almighty God who is Pournamasi in this mantra, and he does worship as per the Vedic dharma, as per mentioned in the Vedas, Ami Sukritah Nake Pravishtaha. These people who have been worshipping Almighty God in the past, and they will continue to worship even in the future, and they are worshipping even today, they are Sukritah, they are Sukarmi log. Sukarmi means they always do Sundar karma, Shubh karma, pious Vedic deeds. That means God is indicating that if you are worshipping me and you are doing adharma, you are cheating others, you are telling lies, you are hurting others, you are eating non-vegetarian food, you are consuming alcohol, you are involved in sensuality, in sexual pleasures. If you are doing this kind of karma, you are not called as Sukarmi. So, Sukrutaha, if you do Shubh, pious Vedic deeds along with the worship, then only the result will happen as mentioned in this mantra. The result is Nake Pravishtaha. Nake means Anand, Parama Anand Moksha. There is no iota of dukh in that. That is called as Nake. Nake Pravishtaha. Pravishta ho jata hai. That means prapt kar dete hai. Those people who worships this Almighty God who is Pournamasi, those people who worships this Almighty God with the Ved mantras as mentioned in the Vedas, with the name jap, with Agnihotra, with Ashtanga Yoga Abhyas, and also those people who are doing Shubh karma, they are serving their parents, they are taking care of their family, they are taking care of their nation, they are serving their acharyas, they are listening the Vedas. Shubh karma, these are all Shubh karma. They do not speak lies, they do not do himsa, they do not steal others' property, they do not steal others' ideas, they do not indulge in sensuality, they are controller of their senses and follower of brahmacharya, and they are tapasvis, Shubh karma, they are tapasvis, they do swadhyaya, they do Ishwar Pranidhan, 24/7 they are in Ishwar Pranidhan. They submit their will to Almighty God 24/7. They remember Almighty God in each and every deed. Before the start of that deed, they will take permission from God by yajna. After completion, they will do thanks to Almighty God, and also they will say to God that I don't want any materialistic benefit of this karma. Almighty God, give me moksha, nake. These people are called as Sukrutah. And when we do this kind of karma, and when we worship this Almighty God who is Pournamasi, who is the Sampurna Jagat ko dharan karne wale Shakti, who is holding this universe, each and every atom, every vibration, every Chandra Rashmiya, every Pran, each and every minute quanta particle, including the Mahat Tattva, which is from which our intellect is made, even that is held by that power of Almighty God. When we worship this Almighty God, as mentioned in this mantra, then we will enter Samadhi. We will attain moksha. Nake pravishta. Anand mein pravishta ho jata hai. Anand means Parama Anand. There is no dukh in that Anand. Sansarik vishyon mein, see, when you get happiness in any deeds you are performing with your sense organs, Patanjali Muni says, there are dukh behind it. The dukh is not seen, but inside this happiness there is dukh which is hidden there. So when you consume Vishaya Padarth, definitely you will get dukkha. But when we worship Almighty God, there is no dukkha. There is only Parama Anand Moksha. And further the mantra says another important philosophy. He says, God says in this mantra, Ahanam Ratrinam Ati Sharvareshu Pratama Yajniya. Many people ask me, I work in night shift. My shift is Australian timings. My shift is, Europe timings. I start my work in the noon time. I end my work in the midnight. I am in the US shift. How do I worship Almighty God? The mantra says, Ahanam. Whether it is the mid of the day or Ratrinam Ati Sharvareshu, whether it is the darkest night. Darkest night means it's absolute darkness. Even it is 12 o'clock, midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. If you are working and you are coming back to home, Yajniya, Pratama Yajniya. First do Yajna. Yajna means Agnihotra and name jap. First worship that Almighty God and then do your next duty. Next duty is what we normally come back from the shift at, okay, let's say 2 o'clock in the morning, we come back home. The door is locked, everybody is sleeping in the home. We have the keys, we open the house, we come inside the house. We normally eat, see TV and then sleep in our room. Instead of that, Pratama Yajniyaha, God says, even if it is that time, worship me and then do your next action. Do asana pranayama, do meditation, do name jap. If you are able to do Agnihotra, you do, otherwise it's okay. Because sometimes midnight, in some houses, the facility is not available. For example, I cannot do midnight Agnihotra in my house because the surroundings, they will complain. So fine, it is fine. But if you have a separate balcony and other people cannot see you, and 2 o'clock you can access the Agnihotra Homakunda, then do it. Do it, then eat the food and then sleep peacefully. This is midnight. Even in the daytime, the same thing applicable. You are coming from night duty, you are doing duty from morning 3 o'clock to afternoon 1 o'clock. You come back to home, do Ahanam. In the mid of the day, do Agnihotra, do name jap, and then have your food and then take rest. See, actually today our cycle has been disturbed. Our work timings have, we are adapting to Western culture because of, our needs. But even in that case, God is giving a very big advice here. Pratama Yajniyaha Ahanam Ratrinam Ati Sharvareshu. And there is another meaning also for this. There are many meanings for this. Another meaning is Ati Sharvareshu. Pralaya ho gaya. Pralaya means Ghar mein somebody has passed away in the house. Even that case, Pralaya ho gaya. That means your closest relative has passed away. Then also do not leave the worship of Almighty God. Because the closest relative is Sharirik Sambandha. We are saying that, okay, my mother, my father, my grandmother, my grandfather has passed away. Okay, fine, that is a Jivatma. It has to go for the next birth. But why are you leaving the worship of Almighty God? You cannot leave. So even in the Atyant Dukh, we must not leave the worship of Almighty God. People leave the worship of Almighty God when they get Atyant Dukh. They curse Almighty God. They say that, hey Bhagwan, मैंने क्या किया है? What did I do to you? Why are you punishing me like this? Why are you making me cry like this? I will not worship you. They will become atheist also. But Ati Sarvareshu Ratri Nam. Even in Ghor Andakar, Ghor Vipatti. In fact, my Acharya always says, when you have Ghor Vipatti in your life, when you have the saddest part in your life, the most lowest mental situation in your life, my Acharya says, go to Acharya and do Yajna. Go to Acharya and do Tapasya. Go to Acharya and speak to him. He will guide you. So these are all learnings which we must learn from Veda Mantra. See, these kind of teachings are not written in this mantra, but these are the teachings of the Vedic Dharma we must understand. Even in the night, even in the daytime, even in the early morning, even in the evening, based on your timings, do worship of Almighty God. Pratama, you are starting your day at 8 o'clock in the morning. You are waking up at 8 o'clock because you sleep at 1 o'clock in the night. It's okay. When you wake up at 8 o'clock, it's not advisable from Veda's point of view. But I'm just saying, because of your work, you have to sleep at 1 or 2 o'clock and you're waking up at 8 o'clock. It's okay still. Pratama Yajna. First do worship of Almighty God. Do Yajna. Do Agnihotra. Sit in a quiet place to meditate upon that Almighty God, and then drink your tea or coffee in the morning or have breakfast in the morning. Do not skip the worship of Almighty God is what God says in this mantra. Pratama Yajna. See, when we worship Almighty God and when we worship this Pournamasi who is thus holding Shakti of this universe, then 100% the guarantee in this mantra is Nake Pravishtaha. We will attain moksha. There is 100% guarantee by God in this mantra. Very, very beautiful mantra. We must always obey the instructions of Almighty God. We must not obey the instructions of human beings. We must obey the instructions of Almighty God and Acharyas. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.